Jason Momoa isn't leaving DC Universe. Fans are concerned when Aquaman star Jason Momoa hinted about his DCU future in a recent interview. To say the least, the DCEU's voyage had been rough and unclear, resulting in subpar flicks and disappointing sequels. The franchise's only saving grace was 2018's Aquaman, which thrust star Jason Momoa to the forefront, culminating in the film becoming the highest-grossing DCEU film of all time. Unfortunately, one blockbuster isn't enough to save a whole sinking franchise, which is why the DCEU was discarded, and James Gunn and Peter Safran took over DC Studios and quickly implemented their vision in the shape of the DCU. Although it was announced that the star will not be a part of the new franchise, fans are already skeptical, especially after he has dropped subtle indications that he may be portraying Lobo in the DCU in the future in his most recent interview. There had been numerous claims that the DCU will be bringing the character of Lobo from the pages of DC Comics to the big screen, under the watchful eye of James Gunn and Peter Safran. However, those suspicions had died down until Jason Momoa rekindled them in his most recent interview for his movies Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. In the above-mentioned interview with Fandango, the Conan the Barbarian star discussed his childhood interest of collecting comic books and how Lobo was his favorite character. As a result, given that the DCEU will cease to exist following the release of his final Aquaman film, he would love to portray the character in the DCU. All the CEOs of DC Studios need to do is phone him. This should have been enough of a hint, but in the past, on the promotion tour for his then-upcoming picture Slumberland, he had also hinted that fans would soon see him as the intergalactic mercenary in the DCU. As a result, these minor hints may one day add up to the major surprise that the celebrity will return to the new franchise as a new character. Lobo, in contrast to Momoa's current role as the king of the seas on the big screen, is absolutely mad. The character was created by Roger Slifer and Keith Giffen and debuted in the issue of Omega Men number 3 of DC Comics. In the comics, the character is an interstellar bounty hunter and mercenary who will execute any assignment for the appropriate price, no matter how difficult or dangerous. The character's abilities include real immortality, super healing and regeneration abilities, and invulnerability. In addition to being a complete lunatic when it comes to his profession, he is extremely intimidating. Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom are now in theaters.